No, she asked me to turn around. I quickly refused, but that immediately made me suspicious. The next second, my suddenly froze in place. No matter how my wife called me, I gave no response. My wife then thought her internet signal was bad, so she hung up the call. Actually, the sweater pattern on my back was not finished at all. Not long after, my wife thought something was wrong and video called me again. But suddenly, a light fell on my face. My wife but the next second, I froze. I felt my phone stop. The villagers behind me all had their phones. My wife thought the connection dropped again and walked around the house looking for signal. After several days, the villagers and I did. Actually, I didn't my wife. I told her I was studying art in a big city. But in fact, I was teaching in my remote hometown. Every time my wife called, I had to pretend I was in the city anymore. The whole thing was with me. I had the truth together. One day, my wife wanted to come to my hometown, and it was just overnight. She suddenly noticed a note on the bulletin board at the village entrance. It was covered by something. Out of curiosity, she sniffed the cover. When she saw my photo, she was completely shocked and almost fell down. After that, she went straight to my workplace. When the villagers saw my wife appear,
Gusin ni mo kanang Pilipan na sa kinawa. Ang ginawa bitaw.
Yung sa reto tingon, kadi mo bigay ko.
Pamama.
Sige, radyo ko pa pagamiton. Saan man yun eh? Wak may gamit ka ni balaya. Saan man eh? Wait. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Just give me the 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 minute. Oh. Asa naman to? Ay, nakalimot na magkuwasa to. Nakuwasa. Mantay nga ni eh.
So I don't scare him. My heart pounding. He lifts his head, smiles, all his fingers. I tell him, hey buddy, please listen and don't move a muscle. strangers start scattering, sprinting into apartment doorways and restaurants, then running out with knives. They swarm the biggest tree around while the kid hyperventilates, his foot rattling. But then a pigeon waddles over. I notice the breadcrumbs on the landmine, and my chest gets cold as the pigeon hops right on it. It starts shoving its head at the kid's right, and the kid shrieks. He jerks his knees, screaming. I'm behind the pigeon, and I watch his heels start bleeding. Beeps louder, ready to explode. I dive and swat the bird away, and the kid stomps his foot back down and sobs. That's when the crowd comes running. They're all carrying a branch of as they lower the branch onto the mine. The second it settles, I say, now. My teeth chattering. The kid slowly begins raising his foot to his shoelace. I brace, and nothing happens. The branch holds scoops up his fallen bag of Doritos, shoveling them in his mouth with shaking hands to calm down. I back away from the branch on the mine and look around at all the strangers who risked their life to help. I'm walking. A man noticed his wife's ex-boyfriend calling her. He said his purpose and called his wife a woman who had just fallen asleep. Only a sleepy response. That small sound alone drove her ex-boyfriend crazy with jealousy. After hanging out with her,
Kaya,
everyone hated skate fish, but this girl was the next, it was being sucked back into the sea. Everyone pillars. Everything that should have been underwater was suddenly out in the open. None of us understood this was the final warning. When the security guards realized it was coming, they slammed the emergency alarm. A deafening siren blasted across the entire pier. In an instant, the tourists panicked and started running in every direction. I grabbed my son and rushed towards the exit. Hundreds of meters high. It was about to swallow the entire beach. The people on the barracks still fell into complete despair. Even the operator collapsed helplessly to the ground. At the last second, I pushed my son into a snack booth. Then layer after layer of waves surged forward. Everything in their path was swallowed. The moment the waves hit, I jumped in too. But that tiny booth could never withstand such terrifying force. The seawater swept me away and threw me around violently. Just when I grabbed onto a wire did I finally surface. By then, the entire amusement park was already filled with seawater. I looked around in panic. Finally, near a utility pole, I saw my son. I immediately swam toward him.
I don't have insurance.
Before I could grab his hand, I was swept away again. I climbed onto a pile of floating debris. I jumped back in and swam toward him with everything I had. Finally,
Sa pira ko nga dropit.
we were having fun on the pier when the ocean suddenly disappeared. One second, the water was right beneath us. The next, it was being sucked back into the sea. Everyone on
Good morning, class. Ang tatalakayin natin ngayon is about sa mga pero bago ang lahat. Okay, ano bang pinanood natin ng video sa mga sama ko sa stingers ngayon. Hindi bang manahimik ang lahat? Magturo sa anak ninyo. Ha? Excuse me po. Miss Enriquez, pinapatawag po kayo sa principal office. Okay, Iha. Pupunta na lang ako. Okay, ha? Matutuwa yung respeto. May pupuntahan lang ako, ha? Madam Principal, pinapatawag niyo daw. Sa iyong klase ba yung sobrang ingay? Ayusin mo yung klase mo, ha? Madam Principal, pagpasensyahan niyo na po. Hindi na po ako ulit.
that the president didn't like sharing the elevator with anyone.
The boy meets his uncle for the first time at his father's funeral and miraculously stops crying, probably because William looks so much like his dad. Daniel actually travels toward him, pleased with this child. He immediately backs away. But when someone carrying a flower arrangement is about to crash into them, the instinct of blood makes him instantly pull Daniel into his arms. In all occasions, has to leave for the hospital first. He has no choice but to stay behind as the host in the vast funeral hall. It's just the two of them. Daniel is surprisingly quiet.